guys, for this project, we're going to do what's called a triptych series. Triptych is a word that describes three. So we're going to have three images of one subject. So you're going to choose one subject, and then you're going to create three images from that one subject. One of those images is going to be a graphite using pencils, using drawing pencils. One will be either a dip pen, or you can use a traditional pen. And you have whatever color of ink that you would like to use. There need to be pen and ink techniques in this image. So you can use hatching and cross hatching. You could use scumbling. You could use stippling. However, if you just want to do stippling because it is such a tedious technique, you can use it. It's the only one that can be used by itself. However, the others need to be used with at least two present in your image. You are going to do a third image, and that will be a wash, an ink wash. And you can choose any color for that one as well. All works are going to be done on a 6x6 piece of paper. So each image is going to be on its own individual square piece of paper. Once the three are done and complete, we're going to mount them on a black piece of paper. If you are virtual, you will not do this step. So hybrid students, you can place these drawings in any order that you'd like. It doesn't matter if it's the graphite and then it's an ink wash and it's a dip pen. You decide in which order it's going to be placed on that black piece of paper. In between each one, you'll have a 1/2-inch border. So let's look at some former images and we'll discuss them a little bit. So your subject matter could be anything that you'd like. It could be an animal. It can be an inanimate object. That's something that's not moving. It can be a person. So this first one, you can see on the left-hand side, it was done with the ink wash. The one in the middle has some pen and ink techniques, a lot of hatching, a little bit of cross-hatching in that one. And then the one on the right-hand side is a complete pencil drawing. This is one image of one person. And this is through their life stages. So they're a young man on the first image. In the middle, he is a older gentleman. And then on the very end, he's at his elderly stage. Try to find interesting angles. Don't make everything right in the middle. Move things around. Have fun with it. Part of your image can be partially exposed. You can show just part of it, like this jellyfish here. So the one on the bottom left, the jellyfish, that is a stippling. So that's done with the pin. Everything is stippled. The one in the middle is the graphite pencil. Again, we are showing the jellyfish in a different angle. And then finally at the end, this is the ink wash, and we're just capturing just a glimpse of the jellyfish. Sticking with the whole animal, you can have any animal that you'd like to do. This is a student who did her dog. So on the left hand side we have the graphite, in the middle we have the ink wash, and on the right hand side the dip pen. It can be cars, it could be flowers, it could be a cartoon character that you like. What I really enjoy is just looking at different images. So it doesn't have to be you don't want to do the exact same image every single time. You want to capture different and interesting angles. You could do words in perspective. Maybe you have logos here that, with Ford and with Power Stroke Diesel, you could use something like that. It doesn't have to be, it could be logos that are cars. It could be, fast food restaurant logos. So it could be just about anything. It just has to have one subject matter. You could have the stages of a rose. Here we have a rose that's just getting ready to bud. In the middle we have one that's fully bloomed. And then at the end we have one that is decaying. Same thing, stages of a caterpillar becoming a butterfly. You'll notice on some of these images that I allowed extra ink, and there was, at the time that we did these, I had some specialty inks, some iridescent inks, and students asked to use those. So if that's something that you would like to use, I still have a little bit of that left. Just let me know, and we can work on it with your pieces. I really enjoyed this one of the giraffe because the middle piece is kind of unexpected. What we've really done is we've zoomed in and we've cropped out the animal, and we're looking more at the texture of its fur. And I enjoy that piece. And there's just interesting perspectives when you look at the giraffe. You have the whole picture of the giraffe, then we're zoomed in and we're just seeing just right above the eyes and the last one, but that middle one is just fantastic where we've zoomed in and really gotten the texture of a giraffe's coat. Birds, absolutely love birds. Again, it could be a complete cartoon character that you really enjoy, or it could be a show that you enjoy. This bottom one is the heart. All right. So if you have any questions about this project, please let me know. In other words, good luck.